By the end of this video, this room should be completely done, 100% ready. This will be the first room of the house to be ready for the sale, because it's coming up quick. A lot of it's just little stuff, you know, pulling the nails, patching the holes, puttying, painting. I started puttying down here, it's got to sand and paint. All of these mounting holes, which were a little bit unnecessary. Those were all for the fingerboard skate park, but I could have used a quarter of the holes. I didn't have to drill everyone out. Anyway, this thing absolutely sucks to move, and I gotta bring this down, put it in the garage, disassemble it. The closet's still full, so I gotta go through, clean that out, remove any of this stuff, paint over all that. All of this stuff has to go somewhere in the meantime until it comes with me to the new house, but we're probably gonna wait for the U-Haul for all the big stuff, so it's just going in storage for now. Okay, where do I start? I guess just moving it out of the room first. I guess this is a good place to start, right? I'm just trying to get all the big stuff out. I'm sort of just prolonging the work I have to do because now all of this has to go downstairs, so I don't know, man. All of this stuff is like my fingerboard obstacle materials and then my shipping supplies too. Obviously, I'm excited for the new house for a million different reasons, but I am really excited to get my fingerboard stuff back set up. Oh, we're really just going through memory lane here, aren't we? Taylor and I made vision boards at the beginning of this year. One of the biggest things I wanted to do was travel, get out of my comfort zone. See, drifting, I put that in there. Drive a Lamborghini, I don't know what the context was there. Learn how to backflip a snowboard. Have $1 million in my bank account, 1 million subs on both channels. Tahoe Marathon, I haven't talked about that publicly. Camping, this is a good ass vision board. I'm gonna hang this up. But in the meantime, you can go right there. Love-hate relationship with this thing. Realistically, I love it. But boy, does it suck to move. A couple months back, I upgraded these motors so that it can support the weight of the monitor. Got this monitor mount, whatever, I'm ranting, that doesn't matter. Little did I know, they shipped these literally piece by piece. So like each individual bolt, nut, washer, everything I had to build. And keep in mind, I'm sure if you work with machinery or motors, whatever, like it's common sense, but I didn't know what I was doing, so I built all 3 of those motors from scratch following a YouTube tutorial. It sucked. Where was I going with that? Oh yeah. To remove the old motors and put the new ones in, you had to remove everything. So every little nut and bolt, everything off until you're down to the base. And I did that, what, 6 months ago? It took like 3 days. And I just really don't want to do that again. So I'm just gonna get it out of the room first and evaluate how to move it after that. One step at a time. It has wheels like on the front, so you can kind of roll it, but I wouldn't exactly call it convenient. Not to mention, I don't even know if the monitor is gonna fit through the doorway here. It's not. Not only have I barricaded myself out of the room, but there's no way that that monitor is fitting. Which means we gotta go through and unmount it, and it's just fun. I'm dealing with this last. Let's get everything else out of the room, out of the closets, all that. Even just with that big TV console thing out, it feels a little bit less overwhelming, which is nice. I don't even know where this came from. This is one of those like bar table games where you try to get the ring on the hook. That's actually kind of cool. I didn't know I had that. Oh God, this is actually insane. Arbor, I love you guys. This is crazy. Oh no, we're not done yet. There's more. There it is. Just about empty. Got the closet empty. Got the room empty besides this stupid thing. Usually I have a homie hold it up while I screw it in, but I don't have any homies home right now, so if I drop that monitor, okay, let's not do that. I'm trying to figure out what the best way to do this is, and I'm thinking maybe just loosen them, and then just like, oh God, I don't want to strip it. I just want them all kind of loose. Oh, that one's tight. Okay, there we go. Just because I'm thinking, it's a curved monitor too, so it's so awkward to hold. But I'm thinking like one arm over it and then use my other hand to loosen these, I think. If I drop this monitor, I'm done. I think this should work. Cross your fingers for me, will ya? It's getting heavy though, I can tell you that much. Okay, there's 1, there's 2, there's 3, we got 1 more. Oh, I think I'm holding the whole weight of it with one arm. Sure feels like it at least. Okay, there's 4. Come on. Come to Papa. There we go. God. The world's most expensive fingerboard half pipe. Imagine. Whew. All right, I think we can get it through the door now. Oh yeah, I think we're good. Oh, what are we stuck on? We're there. We're there, but we're kind of stuck. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on. What are we on? What are we hitting? Oh, it's the stupid shifter. Oh. Are we through? I think we're through. Success. We got it through the doorway. I wouldn't say it's in the most convenient spot, but at least this is a monitor. Whew. Okay, we're empty. We're good. Painting supplies. Got some spackle, sandpaper, stir sticks, paint, drop cloth. Feel like I gotta defend myself a little bit here. I am not a painter. I don't know what I'm doing. I've painted walls before, so probably gonna do some things wrong. Figured I'd let you guys know so I don't get torn apart in the comments, all right? I'm thinking step one, we just go through with the scraper and get everything, you know, level and even, ready to spackle. Stuff like this, get all the double-sided tape and just gunk off. And then, I mean, the rest is pretty self-explanatory. Just go through with the spackle and let it dry, sand it and paint it. Gotta get all this stuff off. All the nails and little things, obviously. Ouchie, my fingers. There it is. Okay, I can't even open the spackle. That's a good start, right? Oh, there we go. Ooh, I always want to eat this stuff, dude. It looks so good. I just don't think I don't think that's good for you. Like I said, I'm just a dude painting a wall, all right? I don't know what I'm doing. Wow. I really like the consistency of this. I want to never mind. As I go through and putty some of these holes up, I wanted to vent for a sec, rant, whatever you want to call it. Feel free to skip through this if watching paint dry isn't your thing. No, for real. The support lately on the videos has been pretty surreal, to be honest. You know, I was even hesitant about posting the fact that I was moving, just because I was afraid I was gonna get backlash of like, oh, you have this amazing life, like how could you sell it and move, blah. I don't know, you know? I've been pretty open about the fact that what people think about me, like I'm a little bit too open to judgment. Like I don't do well with judgment, which I'm in the wrong profession, that's for sure. But like I actually, in all of my years on YouTube, I don't think I've ever seen my comment section so positive and so uplifting as I have these past couple of weeks as I've been documenting this move. It's also pretty fucking different for me to be posting stuff like this. Like some of my videos don't even have a single ounce, a single hint of skateboarding in them, and they're still getting amazing feedback. You know, pretty much every video that I've been posting lately, I get at least 1 or 2 comments saying like, yo, dude, it looks like I can genuinely see that you look happier in your videos. And the fact that that actually shows through my videos and people can pick up on that is amazing feeling. So yeah, that's sort of it. I wanted to thank you guys, those of you that have stuck with me through this journey, and will continue to do so, you know, as we get this house sold and start the new chapter up north. I have been reading, even if I don't reply to every single comment, I have been reading every single comment, and the majority of them genuinely make me smile, so thank you. I think that's it for my sappiness. One thing I struggle with spackling is I don't know, I guess I could Google it, but we don't have time for all that. I never know how thick to layer it on, because obviously you sand it. I've always just like gone over the holes and then scraped off the excess and then sanded from there, and it seems to do me decent. Yeah, like something like that, I don't know. All right, we got a whole bunch of pink spots around the room. All of that is the spackle that hasn't dried yet. It turns white when it dries, so it's slowly but surely getting there. These were the biggest holes, and all of those are patched pretty good and already starting to dry. I'm sure after everything dries and I go to sand it, I'll find 15,000 different holes that I forgot and missed, but in the meantime, we're done. Now we wait for it to dry and then sand it. Now I just have to somehow get all of this down the stairs. Originally I was gonna film it and put the chest mount on and figure that I just am not gonna do that. I'm just gonna get it downstairs. I'll see you guys after that. I don't know how I'm gonna go about that. You will not believe what we went through to get all of that down. I did most of it myself. I'll give myself a pat on the boob. I got everything down the stairs into the garage myself, but I had to have Ben help with the simulator because it was insane getting it up the stairs. I didn't realize how much harder it'd be to get down. I wish we filmed it once we were halfway down the stairs and neither one of us could move because I'm keeping it from sliding down. He's keeping it from crushing me, so I couldn't grab the camera, but always clear. Everything's in the garage now, and then in here, all of the, I want to call it Bondo. It's not Bondo. Spackle. All of the spackle is dry. You can see there's no more pink holes in the wall, whatever. It's starting to get real, man. It's starting to get real. I gotta show you what the garage looks like because it's kind of crazy. So this is pretty much my entire office on one side of the garage. Some of the outdoor stuff is here, like the barbecue, the hot tub. I brought the lights in from the mini ramp. But all of that, for the most part, fit in my office. And this was not fun to move, and it's not gonna be fun to load into a truck either. We did it though, mission success. Now we gotta go through with some sandpaper and get rid of all of that ugliness. I did those top ones where the boards were hanging down already, so it's really just this ugly corner and then where the skate park or the fingerboard park was mounted. Oh, get it in there. Yeah. Oh. That's good to inhale, right? That's really good for your lungs. This is really good content, huh? Top tier, super entertaining. Definitely why you subscribed in the first place, right? For content like this. Don't worry, I know why you're here. I'm just giving you guys what you want. No big deal, no need to thank me. I think that I should be wearing gloves and a mask, but what do I know? Boom, baby, there she is, fully sanded. We are good to go. I don't know why I'm wearing a long sleeve. I'm sweating profusely, actually. It's kind of hard to see, which is actually a good thing, but everything's sanded and smooth and ready. Which brings us to the next part of this video, which is gonna be stirring this up and painting. I'm ready to be done with this room, that's for sure, but we're getting there. I put this drop cloth down, but I really just don't trust myself with paint over carpet, but there's only one way to find out. Alrighty, baby, wish me luck. I mean, I guess I want to give myself a little bit of credit. It's not like I've never painted anything in my life ever. I've painted a couple rooms in this house, obviously. I'm just not a professional, so I don't know the right techniques or anything. But I mainly just want to get everything covered so you can't see the holes in the wall. How hard can that be, right? Like, how bad could I really mess it up, right? Even if I'm not using the right strategy, the paint's going on the wall. That objective is complete, at least. I feel like as long as it's an even coat, then we're fine. I'm a natural. This is gonna look great. I'm sitting here listening to music and painting and just kind of vibing out, right? And it reminded me, only a very few of you will remember this, probably like 14 of you to be exact. When I had my streaming deal with Caffeine, which was super cool. You know, part of that streaming deal is I had a minimum monthly requirement, like a monthly hour minimum that I needed to stream to meet my contractual obligations, right? 95% of the time we would do skateboarding, but you know, sometimes it was raining, sometimes I was injured, or sometimes I just didn't feel like skating, so we'd find other things to do for the stream, right? And saying it out loud is even funnier, but some of you remember this. Now that I'm thinking about it, I did it twice, which I don't know if that makes it better or worse, but I painted my entire office and I painted my entire deck and I streamed all of it, and it took 8+ hours. I loved it. I was having the time of my life, and like we're all vibing and hanging out and chatting. It was a fun activity, but I would say there's very few people there, obviously, but there was 14, 15 of you that would sit there for hours and literally, not figuratively, watch paint dry on stream. And I miss those days, man. This wall's coming along great. Pretty much everything's done except for like the last 1/8 of the room right there. I have to get the lower part right here too, but there's pretty much no remnants of the holes in the wall. I did a good job. Proud of myself. Proud of you guys for sitting here watching paint dry with me. It's a little different because it's a YouTube video, so I can edit out a lot of this, but the stream was just 8 hours of painting and watching paint dry. Shout out to those of you that watched that. But all right, let's finish this up. This one's the satisfying one that I'm on right now. This is where all those big ones were that I never patched, but I puttied a while ago. Fresh layer of paint makes them look brand new, baby. Just when you thought the content couldn't get any better, look at us now. God, there's just nothing quite like it, is there? It's funny because I'm saying it sarcastically, but I think there actually are a few people out there that like genuinely enjoy stuff like this. Just have that as background noise, you know? Like ASMR, except kind of not at all. Oh yeah, we gotta get where those boards were mounted. I'm gonna need a step ladder too to get up at the very top. Honestly, this is going by pretty fast. I think we're doing a great job here. This wall's done. This wall is done. This wall is left. That spackle was pretty impressive. This was like a giant, I guess not a hole, but it was a giant tear from having some double-sided tape on there that I ripped off. And now it's just gonna be gone. I kind of miss it. I want it back. Goodbye. Ooh, that was that was a very satisfying one. I have all the windows open, but I'm definitely like inhaling some fumes and I have a headache, but that's also okay, right? Okay, well, I'll see you once the paint dries. We're not gonna talk about it. Sure, maybe there was a little bit of an accident, but that's okay. It happened outside while I was cleaning it. We are 100% done. The room is painted. I think it looks good. The only downside is that I was also painted, and I did like these pants, but maybe it'll come out. I'm gonna go shower. Damn, something about like having it completely empty is making it like, I don't want to say like hit harder, but hit harder. I said it last video and I was actually met with a ton of extremely positive comments essentially saying that I was wrong and that this is entertaining. I'm very well aware that this was a 15-minute video of watching paint dry and spackling a wall and essentially not skateboarding, which is what this channel was built off of, and I'm aware of that. Unfortunately, this is the type of stuff that has to happen in these next 6 days, and I'm gonna be gone out of LA, out of this house in 6 days, which is crazy to think about. I do plan on documenting it for the most part, even if it is kind of mundane, monotonous tasks like painting walls white. 6 more days of the boring stuff, the stuff like this, and then it's just a matter of, you know, going up to the new house. The new skate park is getting assembled up there next week. All the fun projects can start happening, working on that new house, renovations, yard updates, kind of the not this stuff, not painting rooms, you know? Yeah, I mainly just wanted to say thank you, but like I said, standing here, it's like, it's making it feel real, even though I know it's been real, I know it is real, it feels real now. A lot of memories were made in this room. A lot of memories both on and off content. Like, this was my office for the past couple of months, so there's a ton of content that was made here as well, so it has sentimental value. The view too, look at this. I am gonna miss that. Hey Ben. Hey Ben. What's up?
I was like, dude, I could have swore I heard something. And I was like, I was gonna look behind me, but I was like, I'm not even gonna fucking question it.
Oh, that's funny. The pebbles are getting delivered on Wednesday, so we can finally finish up the rest of the yard. After that's done, it's pressure washing and repainting the deck. Tomorrow is gonna be the day that I go through and essentially do what I did for this room for the rest of the house. There's a lot less in the rest of the house. This was the biggest change that needed to happen, but I'm just talking at this point. Thank you guys for watching. Appreciate your guys' support, and I'll catch you next video. Peace out.